Now let me say something important. Pay attention. SpaceX is I love Elon Musk for his audacity, for his courage, for his out-of-this-world thinking. Their engineering achievements are unbelievable. They changed the economics of space travel forever. But you know what? A great company and a great stock investment are not always the same thing. That's where people get hurt, emotionally attaching themselves to investors often overpay for greatness, and valuation still matters. Here's another thing investors need to understand. Hey, thank you for having me on the channel today. And you know what? It's a brilliant question you ask, because this might just be one of the craziest IPOs Wall Street has ever seen. And honestly, I'm still trying to decide whether this is genius on Elon Musk's part, or it's one of the greatest speculative stories ever sold to the public markets. Now, I don't say so just to be speculative or to criticize. I say so because SpaceX just filed paperwork to go public. And when I tell you this IPO prospectus reads less like a financial document and more like a sci-fi movie mixed with a manifesto script, you won't believe me. I mean that literally, guys. I'm not kidding. Most IPO filings are boring, okay? They are dry, they are technical, they have all this legal language everywhere. So it's really boring to read. But in the case of SpaceX, no. They opened theirs with 14 pages of rocket and satellite pictures. Then they repeatedly talked about extending the light of consciousness to the stars. But no, seriously, guys, that face appears 10 times in the filing, that single phrase. Imagine sitting in a Wall Street boardroom, reading that sentence with a straight face. But here is the thing, here is what even intrigues me. Behind the rockets, behind the AI buzzwords, behind all the Mars talk, there is a much deeper investment story here. And I want you to follow me here. Follow, pay attention. And every investor needs to understand it before touching the stock. And the reason why is simple, because this IPO could make people very wealthy, but it could also trap emotional investors who are buying the dream without understanding the fundamentals of the business. And that's why I'm doing this video. And that is the distinction which really matters. It matters a lot. Now, let's break this down simply. Most people think SpaceX is a rocket company. Others think it's a satellite internet company because of Starlink. The only thing people haven't thought about it yet is that it's Tesla. But hey, I'm kidding. But according to the filing, SpaceX now wants investors to see them primarily as an AI company. Can you believe? That's important because AI companies get much higher valuations. So SpaceX is trying to benefit from that momentum. And according to the filing, roughly 93% of their future market opportunity is tied to AI. This is not tied to rockets. It's not tied to satellites. It's not tied to anything else. AI. Now, here is where things are getting interesting. The rocket division, that division lost $662 million in one quarter. The AI division, that division lost roughly $2.5 billion in just 3 months. So the only part of the business currently making serious profits is Starlink. And remember, Starlink is a satellite internet business. That division reportedly generated about $1.1 billion in profit in a single quarter. That's the engine carrying everything else now. I want you to understand. I want you to pay attention to me. So what's really happening? Starlink is basically funding Elon Musk's big vision. AI infrastructure, Starship development, Mars ambitions, orbital data centers. The dream is massive and it's exciting and it can bubble your emotion, but dreams cost money. A lot of money for that matter. Last year alone, SpaceX reportedly lost almost $5 billion. And since the company started, over $37 billion in cumulative losses has gone down the drain. But you know what? That is more cumulative losses than any company that has ever gone public in history. Think about that, guys. Hey, if you make good money but you're tired of living on autopilot, watching your income disappear every month with nothing substantial to show for, this is where you finally learn how to turn income into assets, assets into growth, and growth into long-term wealth. You see, most people never get there because they lack clarity and strategy. They earn, they spend, and the hope for growth. But hope alone is not a wealth building strategy. Because if you're tired of wondering where your money went each month, or frustrated that your investments are not working as hard for you as you would like them to work, then this is for you. The Wealth, Clarity, and Legacy Blueprint webinar should be your number one priority. You know why? Because you're going to get a clear picture of your finances. You're going to learn how to structure your money in such a way that growth and protection becomes a natural outcome of that investment. You are going to see how to start investing with very low capital and walk away with a 90-day wealth plan you can actually execute right now, not tomorrow, not next week. I will also get you some worksheets and you have access to the replay of their training so you are not rushed and can implement properly, because this takes a little bit of time. By the end of this 90-minute live session, you are going to walk away with clarity, control, and a practical roadmap to make your money work for you so you can stop guessing and start growing your wealth. If this makes sense to you, click the link in this video description. Save your seat, because there are very limited seats at the Wealth, Clarity, and Legacy Blueprint webinar, and start becoming the financially confident, in control, and growing version of yourself you've always aspired to be. Your clarity begins today, and you know what? Your legacy starts right now. So I will see you on the inside. Now, to be fair, right? I don't want to come across like I'm doomsday guy. The company is growing fast, very fast. Revenue reportedly hit about $18.7 billion last year. That's serious growth, all right? But investors need to understand something critical. Because when I talk about this, it's important to know. At the proposed valuation, SpaceX wants the market to value it at roughly $1.75 trillion. That would instantly make it one of the largest companies in America. I want you to think about that. But here is the crazy part. It's not only the size. At that valuation, the company would be trading at almost 100 times revenue. And it's still losing billions. And it wants valuation for 100 times its revenue. That's why this IPO is so unique. Investors are not buying today's business. They are buying tomorrow's possibility. You want you to understand that. Now, let me say this clearly. There is nothing wrong with visionary investing, all right? Most companies start with a vision, they build, and if you thought like this with Amazon, you would have lost. Some of the greatest fortunes in history came from believing early. But vision without discipline becomes speculation, and that's where people get hurt. Because Elon Musk is one of the greatest storytellers in business history. Nobody can deny that. Whether you love him or hate him, you have to give the man that one. The man knows how to sell a vision. And vision moves markets. But eventually, progressively, numbers matter in investing. Cash flow matters. Execution matters. Profitability matters. Revenue matters. Now let's talk about the biggest elephant in the room, and that is Starship. Because everything depends on Starship working, and working right every time. The Mars vision, the AI infrastructure story, cheaper launches, future satellites, space manufacturing, all of it. And right now, Starship still has reliability issues. Some launches have literally exploded. Now listen, that's normal in aerospace innovation, guys. Listen, these things will happen. That is the path. But investors still need to understand the risk. Because this valuation assumes Starship eventually works almost perfectly at insane scale, hundreds of launches per year, cheap enough to transform entire industries, cheap enough to get cargo up there and build data centers. That is very aggressive assumption, and Wall Street is basically being asked to price the future before the future actually arrives. And this is a future that the present has not really given clarity on it. That's what's happening here. Now, let me say something important. Pay attention. This does not mean SpaceX is a bad company. Actually, I love it. I think it's one of the most important companies on earth going into the future. I love Elon Musk for his audacity, for his courage, for his out-of-this-world thinking. But you know what? Their engineering achievements are unbelievable. They changed the economics of space travel forever. They changed the perception of space travel. Starlink alone is transformational in itself as a company, but a great company and a great stock investment. are not always the same thing. That's where people get hurt, emotionally attaching themselves to investors, often overpay for greatness. And valuation still matters. Now here's another thing investors need to understand, because when you get emotional, you don't see the numbers. This IPO structure gives Elon Musk overwhelming control of that company. Public shareholders will own shares, but still will have very little actual power to influence how the company works. Very little. This is basically Elon's kingdom. I have to be honest with you. And if you invest, you are betting on him, his vision, his execution, his leadership, his judgment. That's real investment thesis here. Not quarterly earnings, not traditional valuation metrics, not the way Wall Street usually looks at a company. You are betting on Elon Musk continuing to bend reality. And to be honest, history says betting against Musk has been expensive. Very expensive. You know the story of Tesla. But history also says eventually hype will meet reality. Always. Especially in the investment scheme of the Wall Street. Now, another thing that caught my attention. The company reportedly spent over $20 billion in capital expenditure last year alone. That includes AI infrastructure. It includes Starlink expansion. It includes Starship development. They also reportedly carried close to $30 billion in debt, including a massive bridge loan taken just weeks before the IPO filing. So understand this, guys. Understand this clearly. This company will probably need much more capital even after going public. So this IPO is not the finish line. In fact, it's like the starting line. It's probably just another funding stage. And that's why investors need maturity here. You need to grow up on the inside. Some people will buy immediately because they believe this could become one of the defining companies of the next 50 years. I agree. And honestly, I understand that sentiment. I also understand that logic. Others might wait because IPOs can be extremely volatile early on. Historically, based on my experience, especially highly emotional IPOs with massive media attention, sometimes stocks explode upward. Sometimes they collapse after the hypes cool off. And sometimes the smartest move is just patience, watching, studying, understanding, letting price discovery happen first. Personally, I think investors should first decide what kind of investor they are. Are you buying because you truly understand the business, or are you buying because of excitement and social media energy and hype? Big difference there. I will be buying because I understand the business. I buy businesses I understand, because emotional investing usually ends painfully. Long-term investing requires conviction and clarity, not hype, not FOMO. You do not have to catch the first 10% of a move to build life-changing wealth. No, you don't. You don't. You don't need to be the earliest investors. You just need to avoid catastrophic mistakes. That matters more than being the earliest investor and taking a risk that you most likely will not sustain. Now look, SpaceX might eventually justify this valuation. I don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe even exceed it if Starship works, if AI scales, if Starlink keeps growing globally. This company could become something historic. But if execution slows, if capital burns too aggressively, if competition intensifies to the point where they're no longer are the market leader, then reality could hit hard too. That's investing. There are no guarantees, only probabilities. And disciplined investors learn to separate admiration, to separate fire, vibe, to separate love from allocation. You can admire a company without blindly throwing your money into it. I need you to understand that well. That's wisdom. That's how successful investors build. Now, I want to hear from you. I want you to tell me below in the comments. If SpaceX IPOs tomorrow, would you buy immediately? Would you wait 6 months? Or would you stay completely away from it for a while and see how it works out in a year, maybe 2 years? I want you to drop that down in the comment section. And if you enjoy conversations like this, right, where we break down wealth in the slowest and lowest denomination everybody can understand, where we break down investing, AI, purpose, and long-term legacy building without the hype, make sure you join our community. And if for any reason you want help reviewing your portfolio, you want a set of eyes to help you position your investments properly, to look at your overall financial plan, or help you build a real long-term wealth strategy, you can also book a private one-on-one wealth architecture session with me. You will see the link down in the description of this video. Because in this economy we are right now, clarity is becoming more valuable than income. I need you to understand that. And remember, wealth is not just about making money. You know what? It's about positioning yourself intelligently for the future. I will see you in the next video. And until the next time, be well, be blessed, and by all means, never stop being a blessing to somebody. Bye for now.